Prayer. Almighty God, who in your wisdom and goodness have appointed the offices of leaders and county assemblies for the welfare of society and the just government of the people, we beseech you to behold with your abundant favor as your servants whom you've been pleased to call to the performance of important trusts in this county. Let your blessings descend upon us here assembled, and grant that we treat and consider all matters that shall come and our deliberations in so just and faithful a manner as to promote your honor and glory, and to advance the peace, prosperity, and welfare of our county and country, and of those whose interests you've committed to our church. Amen. Order number one.
Order number one, communication from the Deputy Speaker.
Honorable members, I wish to display the procedure to apply for the election of the Speaker as follows. Honorable members, Section 11 of the County Government Act 2012 and Standing Order number 4, 2 of the County Assemblies of Samburu orders provides that the office of the Speaker became vacant on the resignation of the Speaker on 16th May 2023. Honorable members, Standing Order number 4.2 provides that if the office of the Speaker falls vacant at any time before the expiry of the term of the County Assembly, no business shall be transacted by the County Assembly until the election of the new Speaker. Honorable members, Standing Order 4.3 provides that the Deputy Speaker shall provide over the election of the under paragraph 2. If the Deputy Speaker is a candidate, a member elected by the County Assembly in accordance with Article 178(2) of the Constitution shall preside. Honorable members, in this case, I am not a candidate and therefore I preside over this election. Honorable members, in accordance with the County Assembly of Samburu standing orders, the following procedural requirements are to be fulfilled before the election of the Speaker is conducted. Standing Order number 5.1 requires that the clerk to notify the public of a vacancy in the office of the Speaker by a notice in Kenya Gazette and invite interested persons to submit their nominations papers for election in the office of the Speaker. Honorable members, the clerk did notify the public and invited interested persons to submit their nomination papers for the election of the office of the Speaker by Gazette Notice 6752 dated 22nd May 2023. Honorable members, Standing Order number 5.2 requires that names of the candidates for election to the office of the Speaker shall be entered upon nomination papers obtained from the clerk and handed back to the clerk at least 48 hours before the time appointed at which the County Assembly is to meet, elect a Speaker. Honorable members, as per Gazette Notice and public advert in the newspapers, the clerk had given all interested persons up to 28 May 2023 to collect and submit the nomination papers. Honorable members, the clerk has also maintained a register for purpose of collection and receipt of nomination papers in accordance with the provision of Standing Order number 5.4. Honorable members, in accordance with the Standing Order Number 55, immediately upon the close of nomination period, the clerk publicized and made available to all members a list showing all qualified members, qualified candidates for election to the office of the Speaker of the County Assembly of Samburu, and copies of curriculum vitae of all qualified candidates were also availed. Honorable members, the following persons collected nomination papers from the office of the clerk of the County Assembly of Samburu from Monday 21st to Sunday 28 May 2023 between the hours of 8:00 a.m. and 5:00 p.m. The following members: Dr. Josephine Kulea, Mr. Ben Lodungo Kiok, Richard Lenamarle, Lemede, Stephen Lenamarle, Michael Loitiemu, Dana Salon, Alois Lentoimaga, and Daniel Letoye. Honorable members, as per the Gazette notice number 6752, a person who collected nomination papers was required to submit the completed papers together with the curriculum vitae and relevant supporting documents to the office of the clerk at the main assembly building, Maralal, not later than Sunday 28 May 2023 for the purposes of both collection and submission of the nomination papers. Honorable members, at the close of the nomination period, the following 5 persons had submitted their nomination papers for election of the Speaker, County Assembly of Samburu: Dr. Josephine Kulea, Lodungo Kiok Ben, Stephen Yanamarle, Alois Lentoimaga, Daniel Letoye. Honorable members, pursuant to the provisions of Article 178 of the Constitution and Standing Order number 5 of the County Assembly of Samburu, Standing Orders of the people who completed and submitted their nomination papers, the following persons qualified as candidates for election as Speaker: Dr. Josephine Kulea, Stephen Lenamarle, Alois Lentoimaga, Daniel Letoye. Honorable members, in accordance with the provisions of Standing Order number 8, the clerk has also received letter from Honorable Alois Lentoimaga and Mr. Daniel Letoye withdrawing from the elections, as therefore the following 2 persons will participate in the election: 1, Dr. Josephine Kulea, and 2, Mr. Stephen Lenamarle. Honorable members, I wish to inform you that the copies of the curriculum vitae of all qualified candidates have been provided to all members, and if there is any member who does not have, kindly raise your hand so that the sergeant at arms can give you. Honorable members, Standing Order number 6 provides as follows regarding the voting procedure where more than one candidate qualifies to stand for election as the Speaker. 1. Election of the Speaker shall be by secret ballot. Number 2, the clerk shall, at the commencement of each ballot, cause the ballot box empty and unlocked to be displayed to the county assembly, and shall, in the presence of the county assembly, lock the box, which shall therefore thereafter be kept in the full view of the county assembly until the conclusion of the ballot. Honorable members, we shall proceed to issue ballot papers to you, which will be issued by the clerk assistant at the table to each member in a manner I will guide, and therefore, when your name is called, you will receive one ballot paper at the table and proceed to the voting booth. Mark your ballot paper and proceed to cast your vote. Honorable members, just for clarity, a member who wishes to vote shall mark his ballot paper Honorable members, just for clarity, a member who wishes to vote shall mark his ballot paper by placing a visible mark in the box provided for besides the name of the preferred candidate as a member wishes to vote for. Therefore, the member should vote and fold the marked ballot paper before leaving the booth and deposit the folded ballot paper in the ballot box. Honorable members, a member who in the process of voting has marked his or a paper in error may, by returning to the clerk, obtain another ballot paper in its place, and the clerk shall immediately cancel and destroy the paper so returned. Honorable members, the polling booth has been provided, which is situated at my left hand side of the chamber, and the clerk assistant at the table have ballot papers containing the names of the qualified candidates. Therefore, your names will be called and pick ballot papers from the clerk assistant at the table and proceed to vote by putting a mark in the space provided against your candidate. Honorable members, a verification and counting of ballot shall take place in the presence of members aspirants as agents or representatives by candidates, and for clarity, each candidate are allowed to have a maximum of one agent or representative for the purposes of the ballot. Hence, I need to identify the agents for each candidate. Dr. Josephine Kulea and Mr. Stephen Danamarley. I therefore direct the clerk to show the members' empty ballot box and lock the box, which shall be kept in the full view of the county assembly until the conclusion of the ballot. Honorable members, I now ask the clerk at the table to proceed and call out the names of the members to vote.
Honorable Honorable Moses Lemosa Maura Lekuram. Honorable Christopher Lentukunye. Honorable Runyi Lawrence Sebastian. Honorable Osman Adan Dube. Honorable Hassan Mohammed Asha. Honorable Danamatio Silapia. Honorable Lechimpiro Paul Husma. Honorable Stacy Nareo, the Green Poto. Honorable Lelenkeju Jackson Lyon. Honorable Leal Musia Ali. Honorable Lenyako Puro Charity Pleipa. Honorable Lekushula David Lenas. Honorable Esther Leonor Kula. Honorable Eunice Sarah Lekrenye. Honorable Lemartile Francis Siltrisen. Honorable Leleruk James Kweleken. Honorable Lanamuram James Ntitok. Honorable Regai Jane Nakinyi. Honorable Leitoro Jeremiah Loitemu. Honorable Loloju Joseph Lekoren. Honorable Vesina Kelvin Lamantan. Honorable Lerte Patrick. Honorable Lanam Palacio Felix Kaunda. Honorable Olosoli Rebecca Samaria. Lastly, Honorable Gigi Stephen Kangiri. Gigi, guys.
Honorable members, standing order number 6 reads as follows. When it appears to the clerk that all members who are present and who wish to vote have placed their ballot papers in the ballot box, the clerk shall unlock the box, examine the ballot papers, and having rejected those unmarked or spoiled, report the results of the ballot, and no member who has not already recorded his or her vote shall be entitled to do so after the clerk has unlocked the box. Having noticed that all members who wish to vote have voted, I now ask or request the presence of agents for Dr. Kulea and Mr. Stephen Lenamarle to come forward so that the box can be unlocked, examine ballot papers, and report the results of the ballot. The agents, please. Honorable Anambarasi, you represent Stephen Lenamarle. From my observation here, I see one agent for or representative for Mr. Stephen Lenamarle, and Dr. Claire has no agent. So, clerk, proceed to open the box.
let me appoint one member to represent Dr. Blair as a representative of Region. Honorable Leshimbro.
Steven Lenamarle. Dr. Joseph Nicolea. Steven Lenamarle. 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 Dr. Joseph Nicolea. Steven Lenamarle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. One, two. is on Nairobi's, nitarudia tu tena. Kuna hawezi toka, sasa nani atakuwa speaker kutoka? That's what we agreed last time. At least change leo tufanye kitu kingine kesho. So nitarudia tu. Naona tupande. Nitarudia tu. Nasikia nitarudia tu. Baada ya kujua nasoma speech.
Honorable members, I now proceed to announce the result of the ballot. Dr. Josephine Blair, 2 votes. Mr. Stephen Madley, 3 votes. Abstentions 0. Spoiled votes 0. Total number of members voting 25. Honorable members, election threshold. Standing order number 7.1 provides that a person shall not be elected as speaker unless supported by 2/3 of all members. Honorable members, this 2/3 is not a constitutional requirement, but a procedural step to ease the election of a speaker in the first round of the ballot, and the procedural threshold applies only to the first round of voting and does not affect the quorum of the commencement and the continuation of the sitting and the election. Honorable members, as stated above under Standing Order number 7.1, provides that a person shall not be elected as speaker unless supported in the ballot by the votes
of 2/3 of members. That is our case unless supported by the votes of 17 members. Honorable members, therefore, from the results, Mr. Stephen Lenamarle has received 23 number of votes. Therefore, it is clear Mr. Stephen Lenamarle has secured the 2/3 in the first round. Honorable members, I now declare Mr. Stephen Lenamarle as the Speaker-elect and direct the Sergeant at Arms to look for him, identify and present to me here in the assembled assembly so that he may subscribe to the oath and affirmation of the office. Sergeant at Arms. Honorable members, I would like to take you to the provisions of Standing Order number 12 on the swearing in of the Speaker. The Standing Orders reads as follows. Immediately following the election of the Speaker, the clerk shall administer the oath or affirmation of office to the Speaker in the presence of the assembled assembly. But in our case, the Deputy Speaker is presenting. Honorable members, pursuant to Standing Order number 12, I shall now proceed to administer the oath and affirmation of office to the Speaker-elect.
So I, Stephen Lenamarle, having been elected as Speaker of the County Assembly of Samburu, do swear in the name of Almighty God that I shall always truly and diligently serve the people and the Republic of Kenya in the office of the Speaker of the County Assembly of Samburu, that I shall respect, uphold, preserve, protect, and defend this Constitution of the Republic of Kenya, and that I shall do right to all manner of persons in accordance with the Constitution of Kenya and the laws and the conventions of the Parliament without fear or favor, affection, or ill health. So help me God. Thank you. His Excellency, the Governor, distinguished Deputy Governor, respected Senator, esteemed County Women Representative, whom I know she is not present, honorable members of the Parliament present, honorable members of the County Assembly, the County Executive members, staff of the County Government, all distinguished members of the public, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Honorable members and distinguished guests, before I begin, I would like to acknowledge the recent event that has brought us here today. Honorable Fred Lenges, our esteemed former Speaker, resigned from his position after receiving an opportunity to work at the United Nations. I extend my heartfelt appreciation to Honorable Lenges for his dedication and service to Samburu County. We wish him great success in his new endeavor. Honorable members and distinguished guests, a few minutes ago, we concluded the rest of the speakership, and I want to express my gratitude to Honorable Deputy Speaker Jackson Elenkeju, the presiding officer, for this exercise, the clerk, Mr. Patrick Leshori, and the secretariat for conducting it in a credible and transparent manner. I'm deeply humbled by the fact that this assembly has chosen me as the fourth speaker of the Samburu County, bestowing upon me the honor of being the first amongst equals. I extend my profound appreciation to all of you for conferring this honor upon me. I also want to acknowledge my worthy competitors in the race and emphasize the importance of working together for the benefit of our county. I extend my arm of collaboration and cooperation to you all. I accept this responsibility with magnanimity, fully aware of the shoes I must fill after Honorable Lenge's departure. I'm committed to upholding the dignity of this house at all times. I will strive to fulfill the responsibilities entrusted to me, guided by the principles of transparency, fairness, and accountability. Honorable members, I'm not under any illusion of being elevated above any seat in this chamber. I remain a colleague whom you have entrusted with this responsibility. This trust humbles me and challenges me to stay true to the path you have designed for me. Honorable members and distinguished guests, this speech cannot define the assembly with accomplish. That task will be performed collectively as we embark on our tour of duty. However, I assure you, honorable members, that I will provide the leadership you deserve to fulfill our statutory functions and take our integration process to new heights. I will spare no efforts in leading you to maintain a high moral standards, allowing us to exercise effective oversight over other institutions. To the staff, I extend my sincere gratitude for your contributions to this county assembly. The honorable members hold in high esteem the role you play in facilitating their mission. We will continue to work together as a team and a family. Honorable members and distinguished guests, promoting good governance requires an assembly that effectively perform the three cardinal functions of representation, oversight, and legislation. Our ability to control public expenditure will serve our people well. As outlined in Article 185 of the Constitution, the role of the County Assembly is to legislate on all matters necessary or incidental to the effective performance and exercise of powers of the county government under the fourth schedule. The County Assembly is also mandated to exercise oversight over the County Executive Committee and any other county executive organs while respecting the principle of separation of powers. Furthermore, the Assembly is responsible for approving plans and policies for the management and exploitation of the county's resources, as well as the development and management of this infrastructure and institutions. Honorable members, it is evident that we have a crucial constitutional responsibility. Therefore, we must conduct ourselves with seriousness to ensure justice for all the people of this great county and equitable distribution of resources throughout. We will fulfill these responsibilities guided by the Constitution, national and county statutes, and the standing orders of this House. We will strive to build our capacity to optimize service delivery to the people of Samburu County. Honorable members, on your behalf and on my own behalf, I thank all the members who served in this assembly for steering it to the impressive level that we have found it. Honorable members and distinguished guests, as I conclude, I wish you all a successful tour of duty and reiterate my resolve to provide the leadership you deserve to the best of my ability. I thank you for your kind attention. Thank you very much. God bless you all, and God bless Samburu County. Honorable members, the time being 20 minutes to 11 o'clock, and pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order number 13, 1 and 2, the Assembly now adjourns until 6th June 2023 at 2:30 p.m.